Hey everyone, Fuzz here. Today I've put together a compilation of different entertaining animal-related stories. Enjoy. Have a running joke in my campaign. There's a tavern called The Dog, complete with a question mark. The dog? It looks shoddily put together but very detailed, as though it were made with a lot of love by somebody with no thumbs. It's only been painted from about the waist down reliably. Inside is a relatively normal, if not shoddily detailed, tavern, complete with tables, upstairs rooms, and a bar. Behind the bar is a Shiba breed of dog with a collar. There is also a sign terribly written out, with menu items that you would ask for in a tavern, such as drink, food, rooms, a bone, pets, and more. If you ask the dog for anything, he jumps up and points at the spot on the sign, indicating the price. If you ask for food or drink, the dog disappears behind the counter. The second you take your eyes off the table, you hear a clatter and turn around to see that your drink and food are there. And so is the dog, who is looking quite pleased with himself. He also manages to bring you your change. The dog is not magical. The dog is not unusually smart. The dog is just a regular dog. The tavern with the same exact dog somehow shows up in every town with "We've just moved" signs. The name on the collar is Bartender. Then the DM comments that it's one of his greater pleasures seeing the sidetracking that the players do whenever they try to figure out what the dog is doing to bring them their drinks without spillage. And I really like this comment down the bottom of one of the places this is posted. The party walks into the tavern after a long day adventuring. Druid, I cast Speak with Animals. Dog, rough day. The Legend of Sir Bacon. So my players are travelling through some mountains and encounter an ogre. Among the ogre's loot sack is a live pig. They decide to take the pig with them for companionship and possible food. After a while, they forget about the pig as it really doesn't add much. After slaying a dragon and looting its hoard, I roll up a headband of intellect which the two spellcasters begin arguing over. The wizard says, I should get the headband as I have the most need for it. The warlock responds with, I should get it because you already have enough intelligence. My spells are more powerful. Mine are more versatile. Then the fighter pipes in, give it to the pig. What? Give it to the pig and stop arguing. But... The fighter takes the headband from them and gives it to the pig. The pig says, hello, companions. They end up training the pig as a fighter, commissioning it some armor, and now Sir Bacon is a proud and loyal member of the party. Now, a lot of you have probably seen the green text version of this floating around online, but I've dug up the original story of Sir Barrington. Have you ever watched Animaniacs? Have you ever seen any of the Chicken Boo episodes? We had been playing a campaign for quite some time, allowing us to become a high level. During the course of our game, our druid Onar took the leadership feat after earning respect of his peers in the Gatekeeper sect. He awakened his animal companion and took him as a cohort. We were somewhat perplexed by Onar's decision to have the bear take all PC levels in Rogue, especially by the amount of money that Onar spent buying his cohort magic items that boosted his disguise skill. During a time skip, Meat Fists the awakened bear rogue had resurfaced as Mr. Barrington, a gentleman of high society wearing specially tailored bear-sized suits and a monocle. A dandy of few words, he was only a respected patron of the arts, medicine, and a known connoisseur of gourmet cooking. His attendance at upper crust functions was expected, and though his thick accent often obscured his meaning, it only added to his mysterious allure. Occasionally, though, there would come one of those rare moments where Mr. Barrington's disguise was prepared below his normal, impossible level, and a random party guest just happened to have a rare moment of impossible insight. Oh my god, that's a bear! That's a giant bear! Silence would roll through the ballroom. Don't any of you see it? That's a giant bear in a suit! The mayor swiftly steps forward. Mr. Barrington is a pillar of our community, and he will not suffer the slander and mudslinging of a nincompoop. Methinks if you cannot handle your wine, you should not partake. Guards, remove this man from the grounds. Why won't any of you listen? Here's a bear! Here's a bear! He would yell as he was dragged kicking and screaming from the premises. I'm terribly sorry about that, Mr. Barrington. I assure you, I do not tolerate that sort of behavior. Why don't we retire to the dinner table? I had the chef prepare an extra rare steak, just the way you like it. Let us dine. We can forget all this unpleasantness and get down to words on the new opera house. DM's fast and loose with the rules. Roll a Warforged Bard. Because screw it, why not? Perform oratory? Sure, I like talking. Glance across the table to see what we've got for party semblance. That guy managed to talk the DM into allowing rabbit folk. Basically reskinned cat folk with very little else going for them. And roped in one of the other players into joining his female character as her brother. A female sorcerer and a male barbarian. Both rabbit folk. Damn. Level-headed due to the group opts for a simple elven druid. Introductory session. Look to the elf and wave at the rabbit folk. Friends of yours? Elf shakes his head. Yours? Nope. Never met herbivore. The elf face palms and the DM laughs. Let the hair-raising adventure begin. Become Punbot 3000. Most of it's centered around the duo. That guy keeps trying to take it in stride, but finds himself woefully unprepared for someone turning the tables on him after months of his foolishness. But no, I'm sorry. I'm going to make you guys hopping mad. I'll stop. Good, because we have business to attend to. I'm all ears. Why? I swear that's the last one. We need to get to a city. Pretty sure I know where one is. How? We're in the middle of nowhere and you've got no compass. Aha. But I've clearly got animal magnetism. And remember, a city's that away. It's eastern of here. Before the end of the session, end up horribly murdered by all three of them. I may have brought that on myself. Below it says, I may have brought that on myself. Worth it? Yeah. Especially for those buns. Wasn't that fun? I know a couple of them are classics that you've likely heard before, but if you got a chuckle, please help the channel out with a like or by subscribing to us. It helps out a lot. You could also contact or support us at the links in the description. Have a good one.